typically
That's programming, man.
It's not programming.
That's the idea of one wife. This is my wife.
How many close friends do you have?
5, 6.
Why not Tate is happy?
That's cap.
I don't think that dude is a happy guy.
Cap,
I don't think he's a happy dude.
Why?
He doesn't have a good woman in his life.
Oh, he has many.
You can't have many good women.
Yeah, you can.
Somebody that gives you more than just pussy. Like some sort of like deeper fulfillment. I don't think so.
Deeper fulfillment is some Matrix shit, bro. Women don't provide that much. Like, what do you really do with your girl? Like, okay, you watch a movie, you talk, like, but mostly you talk online. Like, what are you really talking about?
You can't have you can't imagine or envision any type of like deeper connection.
Tell me what that is. Tell me. I've been in relationships. I've been in many relationships with girls from all over the world. Like, ultimately, like, and it's okay.
I feel like you're
deeper fulfillment.
At some point, I think a goal in life is to find a partner that you feel like you can like go on the journey of life with. It's somebody that you share your thoughts and feelings with. It's somebody you share struggles with. You go through life moving to different places, traveling around. Like you might share hobbies.
Why with one?
Because typically
that's programming, man.
It's not programming.
That's the idea of one wife. This is my wife.
How many close friends do you have?
5, 6.
Why not 30?
Huh?
Why not 30?
Because
why not 50?
I can't displace my time to that.
Yeah. You don't have time to build those really deep relationships with 5 or 6 or 7 or 20 different women. You can't do that. Like the type of time that you need.
Yeah, but friends and girlfriends are different relationships.
Yeah, girlfriend should be more.
No, girlfriend can be in love with you, and I can think, yeah, she's alright. She's alright. You my girl, but she loves me.
Okay, I mean, if that's your view, I can't change your mind on it. But I think at some point in your life, you're gonna want something a little bit more because those types of relationships are pretty empty. They're not very fulfilling.
So where's the fulfillment come for you in your relationships?
From
having a picnic?
Well, no, it's like from the time and history that you share with each other, the memories you make with each other, and then the challenges and the things that you do together as you go through life. So it might be like big life events, like having somebody you can talk to about like important things going on in your life. It might be extra fun or awesome events, somebody to travel with and go like make new memories with and stuff. It might be somebody that you can be vulnerable with. You can share like emotional experiences if you have stuff that you're dealing with, like a partner like that you would connect with that you wouldn't connect with like any random girl if you feel so inclined. But I guess you just don't give a fuck yet. So
I think you could do that with everything you're saying. I don't see why I can't do that with 5.
If your mom died, do you want to be with some girl that you see twice a month, like crying? You're like, fuck, my mom died. I feel so bad.
No, you don't want to cry around your girl, period. She thinks you're weak.
Not if you have some traumatic shit going on.
I mean,
I don't think a girl would hold it against you if you cried because your parent died.
She wouldn't try to, but naturally she's like, oh, look at this fucking bitch.
No shot.
Crying.
This is no way.
Mom. What a
no
pussy.
Shot, dude. No shot.
It's better to just move on. Like, there's no point.
Just move on from your parents. What if both your parents died in a car accident?
You cry a little bit, but you got like, what else are you gonna do? Like, what's the point of crying repeatedly for a month?
You have to cry for a month, but I think you have to take some time to process your emotions. You can't just like bury it and keep moving forward, right? You have to deal with things. Otherwise,
isn't that the most progressive thing to do? Is just bury it and push forward?
No, because eventually you're going to hit a wall and crash, and your whole life is going to fall apart, or you're going to die of fucking cocaine before that or some shit.
Maybe. At least you go out on top. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go out on top when you're 28 years old? There's a lot of musicians and shit that do it. I mean, you're going to be like Juice WRLD or fucking any. I mean, you could. I mean, there's.
Oh, rest in peace. But I mean, he was fucking 21, Juice WRLD.
You don't want to be that guy.
So you're saying he suppresses emotions too much?
I don't know if he did or not. I'm just saying that it's probably better. You can live a better life. Like at 25, you'll be happier if you deal with your shit than if you just like ignore everything and keep.
Yeah, there's a way to deal with your shit that's not crying to your bitch. If you just crying to your girl, I'm sad, she's just gonna look at you like, and she's gonna want to find a guy who's not crying.
Who's not gonna cry when his mom dies?
Who's not crying right now. Not when the mom dies, she's gonna want to be with a guy who's not crying, because that's what girls want. Girls want a confident, strong man. They don't want to be around a guy who's crying.
You don't think you can be confident and strong but be upset when like especially horrible things happen?
Crying is the opposite of confidence.
That's absolutely not true.
That's not true?
Absolutely not.
Okay, what does confidence look like?
Confidence is being able to cry and still having confidence in yourself.
No, but the situation of crying, that's the most vulnerable and weak.
It is vulnerable, but it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. You have to have a high level of trust in somebody, one, to be vulnerable, and I think you have to have a high level of confidence to be able to go to a vulnerable place and then come back. I'm not saying you're trying to do a bitch for your entire life. Your mom dies and all of a sudden, like every other day, you're visiting her gravesite or some shit, but I think it takes a lot to be able to explore those emotions, feel bad about them, process them, and then move on. Like, yeah, my mom died. It sucks.
But ultimately, isn't it better to not cry around your girl than to cry around your girl? Think about it.
I'm not going to say whether or not it's better to or to not, but I will say you should be able to.
Some people don't cry.
Yeah, some people don't.
Think of the female brain. Is it better to cry around her or to not cry around her?
Depends on if you cry a lot or not. Here's
It's
life
one
hack.
situation.
No, I will tell you this for a fact, okay?
Okay.
If you were a woman, and I won't even use myself as an example, although I could. If you were a woman and Andrew Tate was around you and he got really emotional over something and he started crying, you would feel like the most special fucking woman in the world. Because you would feel like you're seeing a side of Andrew Tate he's never shown on stream before. He's never showed a hoe before. He's never shown any woman. You're getting something that is so special because you've got a guy that's so confident, so stable, handles his shit so well that when he shows you that level of emotional vulnerability, like, oh
and
my
then she
God.
starts interjecting herself in your life, and she starts like feeling about your problems so much she thinks she can solve
doesn't
you
have to be.
and
If
fix
it's a
you. That's
dumb
what women
woman-
do. Women
if
are like,
it's-
I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna work on you, and then you become like a little project.
You find a different woman. That's a bullshit
Exactly.
woman. That's a bullshit woman. But
That's
not
what
every woman is like
That's
that.
what women do.
I don't think so.
That's female nature. You don't think that?
I think some do. I think guys do it too. But I don't think every woman has to. You can find better people, right? If you're shopping in clubs, you're going to find girls from clubs. That's it. But like there are other sources of people out there.
Ain't your girl at the club right now?
No, I think she's in Austin with streamers or some shit. She's in chat.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey. So what do you think so far?
But the second wolf will taste glory that the first wolf will never know. That's what wolf are you?